So we have what seems to be an alarming medical story to share with you tonight. A contagious fungus appears to be spreading through the country. It has what appears to be a very high mortality rate. The fungus is called Candida auris. Cases have more than tripled in recent years. It seems like something out of fiction. Is it a threat to you, to all of us? Dr. Mark Siegel joins us tonight to assess that. Hey, doctor.
Tucker, it's not a threat to us yet, because it mainly spreads among the immunocompromised in hospitals and nursing homes, and even healthy people can catch it there, but they're not going to get sick. However, it is a growing drug resistance to it, and if it gets invasive and you are immunocompromised, it's 30 to 60% fatal. So it's something to really worry about, and CDC's keeping a close eye on it. Now, what protects you? You're warm-blooded. If you're warm-blooded, you can fight off a fungus, and our immune systems fight off a fungus. But let's look at ants. There's actually something called zombie ant fungus, believe it or not, that turns ants, these insects, into zombies. And then they go around attacking each other. They're cold-blooded. There's a bat disease now, white nose syndrome in bats, that's killing them off by the droves. But what protects us? What protects us, again, is a species barrier. Even Candida auris isn't going to get us. And no, The Last of Us, the HBO Max story, which is about zombie ant fungus, it's not going to get us the way, I'm sorry to disappoint viewers, it won't get us the way it does in that movie, in that series. However, the National Science Board of Advisory is warning people that fungus is on their radar. You know what that means? That means if it gets into a lab and somebody's playing around with it in the lab, here we go again with this, it's possible that it will turn into something that could spread, have the mutations, and become a pandemic. That's what I'm most worried about, Tucker, is it being played with in a lab. Is it likely? No. Is it possible? Again, yes.
Yeah, I mean, the labs that produce COVID seem pretty unregulated to me.
Exactly.
Anyway, Dr. Mark Siegel, thank you so much for that.
All right, appreciation and value. Okay, I just wanted to make this real quick, man. Okay, because I'm looking around and I'm seeing that we have another one. I'm gonna post it in my community tab. Well, actually, I don't even know if I can post it or not, judging by what I'm about to say. Okay, so basically, there's another one out. There's another virus out. Another one, like DJ Khaled has said. But I remember making a video about this, right? I made a video about this. I was just watching the video. I wasn't even looking at like the date that I posted it, but I think it was like 2021 or something like that, right? So basically, I was talking about in that video how they always are giving us a new type of virus, a new type of something, and then immediately coming with the cure. Understand something, like I said, these people are going to do whatever it takes to keep that grasp of fear, manipulation, and illusion going. Simple as that. They don't want to give, listen, even though the world is changing and all of this shit is happening and shit is shutting down left and right, slowly but surely, and people don't realize it, they're still not going to just give up without putting out a fight. They're not going to do that, okay? So I'm going to tell you this right now. Every time they introduce something new to the public, there's immediately a cure afterwards. Right now, what's going on is this whole, I want to say, besides this fungal shit, they've been doing like this slight flesh-eating shit, right? And by flesh-eating, I mean flesh-eating basically bacteria or disease. In New York, they had, they tried to blame it basically on a drug. You know what I'm saying? It was somewhere else that I just seen in another news reported it's something about a flesh-eating disease. I think in like LA or some shit like that. I'm gonna have to look it back up again, but they've been hinting at this flesh-eating, type of deal. So I don't know if this is going to tie into that whole fungal thing, but I'm going to tell you this right now. This same bacteria that causes strep throat or that flesh-eating disease is prokaryotic. I just explained to you the differences between eukaryotic organisms and prokaryotic organisms. At this point in time, everybody should know this. It's as simple as that. At this point in time, we should be able to tell the difference between a eukaryotic organism and a prokaryotic organism. Because that's the difference. Like I said, go ahead and get you, hold on, let me go ahead and see if I can see if I can find it. I got so many damn books laying around. Stem cells, we're gonna be getting into that soon. I ain't get to dig into this yet. Okay, here it go, right here. Genetics for dummies. This is the best place to start if you want to start figuring out yourself, especially the body. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. I mean, let me stack all this up, man. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Hold on. This right here, this is going to be the flex of the new world. I'm going to tell you that right now. This right here, stem cells, biology, physiology, genetics, right? Come on now. This is going to be the flex of the new world. And I'm going to tell you this right now. It's going to be because you're going to see a lot of people that develop problems. When that hospital shuts down, what are you going to do? When you can't call the police, what are you going to do? What are you going to... See, people, man, people don't even understand that we don't even have to be going to the damn supermarket and all of this shit. We could be getting out here and picking food right off of the ground. It's as simple as that. You just got to know and study what you can and cannot eat. Because I'm just saying this because we're heading towards that time where we're going to have to get back to that. This internet, the banks, all of this shit is going to, right now, we think it's going to happen now. It's not going to happen now, but it's giving you slight glimpses, like the bank collapsing, the food shortages, people doing cannibalism, all of that shit. That's being promoted. If you didn't know that, that's being promoted on TikTok. But I'm straying off topic, right? Understand something. Just like I said, as far as my research goes, that same bacteria is a prokaryotic bacteria. The same bacteria that they say is flesh-eating and it causes strep throat is a part of a specific group, I think, called strep B or strep A, and it's called streptococcus or something like that. I got to do a little bit more research on it. Understand, I am not a doctor, I'm not a physician, I'm not anything like that. I do work in the medical field, so I think it is my business that I should know it. So I don't want to hear no bullshit from YouTube. I don't want to hear no bullshit from nothing. Nothing. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. But I'm going to post that video that I made because it adds up to what's happening right now. The video that I made about, there's another one, like another vibe, you know. Understand the tricks that they doing, y'all. You, like, I'm not going to keep saying that people should be aware, or not just that, but it's on the tip of my tongue. Sometimes I can't even be formulating shit the right way. It don't come out the right way, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, at this point in time, we should understand that the government, the medical field, all of these people are actually playing against you. Because if they weren't, why is it that the same, the Coco 20, whatever we gonna call it that, because it's pretty sensitive here on YouTube, the Coco 20. Now, I seen in the news that they were talking about it was genetically engineered. Then there was the Vienna sausage, the what, is containing that same thing, the Coco 20. Then you have people that died, people that passed out on the video. You got all of that, and I said that in the video, in that earlier video that I made. You got all of that, and you still don't get it. You still think that the medical field, first of all, to be honest with you, they're practicing on you. They don't even fully know what the fuck is going on. Well, they do to a certain extent, but they're trying to cover it up. Understand something. All of this shit that's happening, all these diseases and all these bodies dropping, this ain't from no fucking, just no virus or no bacteria or people not taking care of themselves. It's because of the sun. It's as simple as that. It's because of the sun. And yes, people that cannot take the sun. It is no disrespect. We ain't on that type shit. I already explained that. I'm not gonna keep saying it. That is the main problem that you are dealing with. The UV radiation that is emitting from the sun that your body cannot do anything with. How do we know this? Simply look up what happens to a eukaryotic organism's cells when in contact with radiation. They don't form properly. They start to break down and die off. It's as simple as that. We're not finna sugarcoat shit. We're not finna do none of that. This is what's happening. So don't let them come into you, oh, it's another virus, oh, this, that, and the third. That's not what the fuck the case is. The case is the frequency of this planet is rising. People are becoming more aware. The sun is changing. What else could you want? Like, what else more do you need to hear? And these people are doing whatever it takes to keep you distracted from that. But, I said I was going to keep it quick. This was a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really had to say for now. But I'm going to do some more research digging into this quote unquote, I don't know how many times I can say it or if I can or not, because YouTube, once again, is word sensitive. And while we on that subject, understand something. They slowly silencing this platform. If you didn't notice, taking the like buttons, being able to disable the comments, deleting people's certain comments, all types of shit. You can't say certain things, but they can put it in front of your face and tell you to get this and get that all over the platform. But you know what? I'm out. I really, truly hope that we can at least take some time to look into this, or at least don't pay no mind to what they're putting on the news. Because understand something, once again, fear, manipulation, and illusion. They're trying to trap you and keep you in the same state from thinking, most specifically about yourself. But that's all I had to say for today, man. I'm out. Peace.